Hello everybody. So in this lecture, we are going to see the oxygen interference and its removal. After that, we are going to see the maxima suppressor. Okay. So why we are going to see this? Because the potential range which we are using over here for the analysis of different metal ions is affected due to the presence of oxygen in the solution or the testing solution. Okay, we can say or analyte solution. Okay, and maxima suppressor is also used because that is also a kind of interference in the analysis. Okay, so these 2 points we are going to cover over here. The remaining will continue in the next lecture. Okay, and see here. So oxygen is the most readily or easily available depolarizer. Depolarizer is a substance which get reduced in presence of or in presence to any other electroactive species and will get reduced as the applied potential. ही आपली अप्लाइड पोटेन्शियल रेंज आहे ना, आपण जी बघितली त्या अगोदर. ओके, त्या रेंज मध्ये त्याचा काय होतो, इंटरफरन्स क्रिएट करतो. आणि दॅट रेंज इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट फॉर अस. ओके, कारण तिथे आपल्याला फक्त मेटल आयनच त्या ठिकाणी रिड्यूस व्हायला पाहिजे आणि त्यांचंच आपल्याला त्या ठिकाणी रिडक्शन पोटेन्शियल जे आहे ते आपल्याला आहे ना त्या ठिकाणी जे आहे दाखवलं पाहिजे आणि करंट फक्त त्यानेच दाखवला पाहिजे. पण तिथे जर बाकीच्या स्पेसिस करंट दाखवू लागला, that is definitely going to affect. So what happens? Any aqueous solution will contain oxygen dissolved in it. Reduction of oxygen at the topping mercury electrode is found to occur in 2 stages. In first stage, dissolved oxygen get reduced to the hydrogen peroxide. So this is the range in which our oxygen is get reduced to hydrogen peroxide. What happen? Oxygen combined with the proton molecule, and here is the formation of S2O2. Again, oxygen combined with this water molecule in presence of electron, and that gives you the peroxide. Okay, and 2 hydroxide ions. So this is the potential range. Okay, and as we know that our range of this instrument is, that at the beginning I told you that is from the minus 0.2 to 0.4, something like that. Okay, and it should not interfere. This should not interfere actually. Okay, this is what our motto. Hence, we are going to remove it. So this wave is spread over the voltage range 0.0 volt to minus 0.3 volt versus saturated calomel electrode. Okay, this wave is observed in the potential range minus 0.6 volt to minus 1.4 volt. Which one? Now, see here on the screen, where our hydrogen peroxide combined with the two proton in presence of electron, it gives a water molecule, and again it combined with the 2 electron to give 2 hydroxide ion. Its range is minus 0.6 to minus 1.4 volt versus saturated calomel electrode, and it becomes very necessary to remove the oxygen from the solution. Okay, so that it should not interfere with the analysis of the electroactive species. So what is the purpose of this? The only removal of oxygen. Now, how we can remove? At the beginning only we have seen that we are going to flush the nitrogen gas through it, and the rate is about 200 centimeter cube of nitrogen per minute is flushed through the solution. Okay, and this, if we flush for a half an hour, that is more than enough to remove all the oxygen from the testing solution. See, this is the range, how from the beginning, okay, how it affects. And a first reaction where here the formation of hydrogen peroxide take place, and in the second case that hydrogen peroxide again get reduced to form water molecule and hydroxide ion. Okay, so this is the portion, and this is at the previous slide. Okay, so now we'll see the polarographic maxima and maxima suppressor. In certain cases, what happens, such a maxima may be observed. Such a maxima may be observed. Now, this is a curve. This is a curve 1, Pb2 plus wave in 0.1 molar KCl showing unsuppressed maxima. लेड आयनचं अनालिसिस करताना त्या ठिकाणी आपण जो सपोर्टिंग इलेक्ट्रोलाइट आहे तो हाच वापरणार आहोत. है ना, कारण तोच आपल्याला सुटेबल आहे या ठिकाणी आणि चांगला आहे म्हणून हाच वापरतो नेहमी. इन प्रेझेन्स ऑफ दिस सपोर्टिंग इलेक्ट्रोलाइट यू आर ऑब्झर्विंग दिस मॅक्सिमा, है ना, जी की वेव अशी प्लेन यायला पाहिजे होती ना, तर तो कुठे इथे मॅक्सिमा आला आणि लाईक दिस कम्स डाऊन. Okay, and now the curve second, if you can see, so maxima is fully suppressed. So you can see how smooth curve is obtained over here. Okay, so this is what the residual current, this is a diffusion current, this is a limiting current, diffusion current, residual current. So very smooth line is there. Even we can find out the half wave potential, likewise. So in many cases, where is my marker? Yeah, here it is. Let me shift it downward. In many cases, instead of regular S-shaped curve, the electrode process at the dropping mercury electrode gives rise a peak or hump is called as a maxima. Okay, the rising portion of the current voltage curve. The height of the peak is in some cases several times than that of the true diffusion current. So what are the types of maxima? So the maxima observed in the rising portion of polarizing wave are known as a maxima of first kind. रायझिंग पोर्शन मध्ये जो ऑब्झर्व केला जातो तो मॅक्सिमम ऑफ फर्स्ट काइंड और पहिला प्रकार आहे. ओके, द मॅक्सिमम ऑफ सेकंड काइंड आर फाउंड टू कव्हर ग्रेटर प्लॅट्यू रेंज अँड आर ऑब्झर्व्ड ऑन द प्लॅट्यू ऑफ द पोलॅरोग्राफिक प्रोब. प्लॅट्यू म्हणजे कोणता? प्लॅट्यू म्हणजे कोणता? जो की आपला लिमिटिंग करंट आहे ना, तो प्लॅट्यू आहे. ओके, त्या ठिकाणी तो दुसरा जो हंप आहे तो त्या ठिकाणी आपल्याला दिसतो. असे दोन त्या ठिकाणी मॅक्सिमा असतात. सो सेपरेशन ऑफ मॅक्सिमा. Okay, maxima interferes with the measurement of the diffusion current and half wave potential. So very small amount of suitable maxima suppressor is added, and the maxima suppressor are the surface active substances. Okay, here we are using gelatin or a Triton X100 in a very small concentration. Okay, to suppress the maximum. Here concentration is given 0.1 centimeter cube of 0.001% of gelatin we can use. Okay, and here care should be taken that its amount should not be get added in the excess, otherwise it may affect on your diffusion current also. So here that care is need to taken, or we must be cautious regarding that. Okay, so after that I am going to start the qualitative quantitative analysis and application part of the this technique, but we learn. Okay, so thank you.